In the midst of the biting chill of winter, the frostborn dragon awakens, and ice portals appear throughout the land, awaiting their master's return. Ice portals are
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to La Coupe d'Africana. We have there's a lot of technical difficulties going on my end, but I'm gonna try my absolute best to give you guys at least a match, cause man, there's a whole lot going on. I wasn't supposed to be streaming tonight. Well, unfortunately, the streamer bailed, and now I'm facing a lot of technical difficulties on my end. It looks like Lelena will get a little bit untoward with their engagement. Teams are all in a battle mood. Looks like there's some action going on in the south there. Mighty from Solo Esports has been found wanting. He's spawned on the ground. Panami has secured an extra elimination for them, but OP SWAT might have something to say about that one. They are a little bit of a northern threshold. I believe the pickup is a possibility here if Panama is carefully considering it, you know. The reset is coming through. Playboy is right by his side. And it is phase 1 of the circle shutting down any moment from now. Some angles that can't be covered. Very performative for most teams if they can make their way around. It is phase 1 of the circle here. The strategies are starting to take shape and take form. And Lelena are quite active. 5 eliminations so far. 12 teams in the lobby, all of them looking for a way through. We did miss action from Solo Esports yesterday, but we are here to pick up where they left off and pick up something that was left out. Hunter, on the other hand, not too frivolous with how they move, but the zone could be a very, very friendly person or a friendly advocate for them, or even less friendly. But all eyes on the money. As you all well know, play zone is shrinking up quite nicely here. And most teams are trying to play a little bit more conservative, you know, coming through from where they have set themselves up inside of the Sanok threshold. A little bit, it's going to be an interesting game here. We've got Zenith. Do have some ideas as they are trying to swap through. There's a little bit of a corner pocket of space being held here as well. But most teams not necessarily too conversant with Zanetti so far. Nothing on tour just yet. Looks like the Violent 7 taking things on. And it is going to be Paname. Send back into the lobby. Solo Esports now left with 2. Might not be liking the awkwardness of the zone and what it represents at this stage, but it's never been one to determine anything more than what it can do. You know, and most of the teams can only repatriate what is possible for them going forwards. Mighty has the smokes on his side, but for how long? Looks like Rokujin caught between a rock and a hard place here. Flanker will be getting finished off. Try again. And John Wick, the last 2 left, if I'm not mistaken. And they are going to be trying their best so far. Play zone already hot on the move. It's all about the execution, you know. No way, bro. Tantamount to success for some of these teams, but it looks like Solo is still trying to get their bearings about them. Playboy will be the last one alive. Hopefully this does not fall short in his capacity to navigate around and keep a lot of intel for the rest of his teammates. Again, there could be something special here. All he has to do is find it. Play zone still hot on the hills. It's G4K. Look on that hillside and proceed to apply some more and more pressure. OP swapped. Unfortunately, no eliminations under their belt just yet, but it's not too ideal for them. But I believe they can make something happen out of this. They can find a way through inside of the zone. Most especially that northern side, Hathin is very empty and very free. And, I know some teams are fighting themselves in the comment section, talking about how free Hathin is and how playable it is going into, you know, the next couple of stages in the zone. Hunter is in a very ideal position, holding out just up north of that bridge side. Again, could speak on how they are as a unit. You know, it is phase 3 of the circle, moving any moment from now. We'll switch over. G4K, on the other hand, not too ideal for them, but they will hold the sight lines, at least for the time being, Opposition in the corners. Opposition in the areas. They will take a couple of more hits as they advance a little bit further. Zanetti. No eliminations just yet, but more pressure being applied. You hear the taps tapping away. Pressure keeps mounting. Prime Esports taking hit. Finally, Playboy will play no more, and Solo Esports will be sent back into the lobby. It's going to be a little bit more unprecedented that they want for eliminations flying all over the place. As Lil Boy will apply some more pressure as well. Prime Esports have Pyro now. Sight lines on the back. Sending some more shots back to pressure. A couple of those will connect, but it's not enough to deter them. The onslaught will continue as the play zone backs in. They've still got some opposition players just outside the zone. There's a Violent 7. They do have 3 eliminations so far. Now there is a percolation that we've seen from these teams. They will try again. Storm does have a sight line across to Zanetti, but it's not looking like they can do much from that angle or from that position. Could be very ideal for going forwards. Phase 3 of the circle shuts down fire. In the area, looks like on the northern side. Do you have some opposition trying to make their way through?